Well, the Civic Arena and Three Rivers Stadium have a proud championship tradition, but their names could one day become a thing of the past. That's because both facilities are considering selling their names to corporate sponsors. Money editor Bill Flanagan is out by the stadium right now. Why a name change, William?
Well, for the money, Patty. I mean, after all, think about it. Iron City Stadium, or how about the H.J. Heinz Bowl? Across the country, corporate sponsors pay millions for the right to put their name on sports facilities. So the people who operate the stadium as well as the arena figure it might be one way to pay for needed improvements. Filing into what's still Three Rivers Stadium, you can find plenty of fans who've got no problem with renaming the place.
I think it's a good idea if it's going to help raise money for the Pirates and all that and keep them in, city of Pittsburgh for my son so him and his kids can have a ball team here.
Others would rather stick to tradition.
Yeah, I don't think it really matters about the money. I mean, I guess it should, but...
You like the tradition?
I like the tradition. I think they should stay Three Rivers.
Actually, the Stadium Authority has yet to decide whether to pursue the idea, but the timing could be right. The city's committed to putting up a new marquee this year, and it would be easy to change the name at the same time. Mark Schneider's chairman of the Stadium Authority.
We've been charged by the mayor and to try to maximize the revenues here for the teams and for the city. Signage and advertising is a way we can do that.
Of course, corporate sponsorships are nothing new in the world of sports. Local and national companies have been buying advertising space in both the stadium and the arena for years. The signs flanking the new out-of-town scoreboards are target-based, positioned for TV cameras covering the game. Supporters say buying the name is just an extension of that. U.S. Air paid a reported $10 million to make Maryland's Capitol Center into the U.S. Air Arena. Audrey Federuch is a marketing expert with Duquesne University.
Consumers are bombarded with ads, and ads aren't really making the impact. They're not as effective. So companies need these new innovative ways to get consumers involved and interested in their product.
The Civic Arena has been testing the market for a name sponsor for a few months now. To date, it's found no takers. Actually, the stadium would be a real plum. If the Stadium Authority did decide to go ahead and sell the name, it would be one of the few two sports facilities in the country to do so, and also one of the first NFL facilities. Now, the going price for this sort of thing seems to be more than $1 million a year for a decade or more. And Patty, that can pay for a lot of improvements at the old ballpark.
Well, Bill, that brings up a question, though. What about if we get a new ballpark and one of those teams leaves?
Well, certainly that's an issue that the city's going to have to wrestle with. One of the big selling points for this stadium would be the fact that there are two teams here, and the sponsor would want a multi-year commitment to be sure they're going to stay. So the city will have to sort out all those options before it can begin marketing Three Rivers Stadium to a corporate sponsor.
All right, Bill.